Town, Duanesbury, and Rotterdam, known as District 4 in the Schenectady County Legislature. And I've been working with, I've been in office for 6 months, and it's been a great experience working with people and listening to people. And it's nice to it's nice that people are comfortable coming to me with their problems and complaints.
And that is good, yes. And that says a lot for you, too. You have an open door policy where if they do have a problem, they can always get in touch with you.
Yes.
You're not like, say, my phone number is, but I'm not going to answer it and I'm not going to call you back.
No, and then when
You're always available.
Exactly, and when I give out my number, I give out my personal email as well as the county email, and I always give out my personal information. If they want to call me directly at home, I'm comfortable with that, and I do take the calls.
Right.
And I'm happy to listen to people.
Yeah.
And,
well, Rotterdam should be very proud to have you as one of the representatives.
Well, thank you.
Rotterdam is really lucky because we even have what's his name, Tony Jasinski, who is really a good representative too. He's done a great job for us. But you just recently had some legislation passed.
Yes.
What was that all about? I know you were working for the people of Princetown. Some
Yes.
Little issue there.
Well, I've had several pieces of legislation that I put in. Things that mostly as a result, some of it as a result of my campaigning. You hear a lot of different things that are on the minds of the public, and through that, I was able to generate a pretty good list of things that I wanted to work on when I got into office. And I've been really working hard to get through that list and make sure that I put those things forth. At least they can come out to the floor of the legislature for discussion and hopefully get passed, and something can be done to solve some of these problems.
Well, you know, in 6 months that you've been down there to have this passed, I think that says a lot for you.
Yes.
That says you're working, you're doing your job.
This particular piece of legislation was for the town of Princetown that recently got passed. The supervisor, Nick Mora, came to me with a problem that he was having with the court security while court was in session. The town of Princetown doesn't have their own police department. They rely on the state police and sheriff's patrol. And in the past, what would happen is the officers would be present while court was in session for speeding tickets and other minor things of that nature. Changes in the system kind of took that out, so the officers really don't need to be present anymore. So what's happened to develop a situation where court was in session and no security was present during the session. Oh. And the supervisor was concerned because there was an incident where a situation, potentially dangerous situation, had happened, and he wasn't sure how he was going to handle that without security present. Right. So he came to me and said, look, I'm having a problem. I think I'm going to need the county's help on this. The sheriff does do our road patrols. We want to have a contract or some sort of agreement where when court is in session, they could come and provide security for us. And this was a great way it's kind of intergovernmental cooperation. It's a great way to work together with the county working with the town to solve a problem. It's a cost-effective way. It doesn't cost the county any more money. The town of Princetown pays for the security to be there, and it becomes more cost-effective for them to do that than to have to go out and find their own officers. So it was a win-win situation for everybody. It was something I put forth. We discussed it at the county, and we were able to pass it, and the town of Princetown has solved their problem. So I'm very happy that I could assist with that. And not only, it's not only important to work closely with Supervisor Princetown, but all 3 supervisors in my district.
Right, absolutely, absolutely.
I know them all very well. I work very closely with them. They communicate back and forth, and that's what it's all about.
It's good, Angelo, because it doesn't boil down that we go to party lines. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
If you're representing whether Democrat, Republican, Liberal, Conservative, whatever, you're representing all of the people.
Exactly.
Okay? And we don't want to look at it as that. And I know that can be a very touchy thing.
This is a great example of that. It's a great example of everybody on the legislature working together to solve a problem and to do good things for the community. And that's really what we're there for.